Shalom.
Shalom.
And once again, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS that do well. To all you brothers in the four corners of the earth and sisters of the hopefully elect. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, Ba'ashem. As we out say, once again, prophesying the downfall of America. You know, and the return of our Lord Yahushai, alright, the Messiah, who is a so-called dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah. And he's coming back to deliver the nation of Israel, who are the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Native Indian, West Indian, so-called Amerindians scattered in the four corners of the earth. Right? They are the chosen people according to the Bible. Alright? So, you know, right now in the place of the Lord, prophecy is biblical prophecy. You know, it's coming to pass. You know, start with this virus, the COVID-19, coronavirus, that's a part of prophecy. You know, but the elite, they have an agenda. Right? That's why they pushing this disease. You know, the agenda is to let everybody come together as one people, you know, which is the New World Order, and pass the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, so that everybody could take it. Right? That's what they're trying to do, trying to get everybody chipped. You know, but the New World Order, which we're gonna touch on, you know, in the past, this is the first time that a nation of people, you know, come up with that agenda. You know, this ain't the first time. So we're gonna get into some history and what the Most High did, because eventually Esau would get judged, all right, for what he is doing. So let me Genesis chapter 11. We'll start from the top.
Genesis chapter 11 verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land Shinar.
Yeah, and that one language is talking about the Hebrew.
Right.
Alright? The Lashawan Kodash. Right? That was the language the entire everybody was speaking at that time. Alright, continue on.
And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime that they had for mortar. And they said, Go, so let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth.
Yeah, and this was after the flood. You know, this is after the flood. So they wanted to build a tower, you know, so that it wouldn't get flooded out and get destroyed anymore. So they built them a tower, you know, to reach the Most High. You know, continue on.
Verse 5, and Yahweh came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language.
Yeah, the people are one, and they have all one language. Right? The people being one, meaning they get the same mindset. Right? And for example, today, you saw New World artists to bring everybody together. Everybody worship one God. You know, one God. You know, they get one currency. you know, 2 languages, which is the English and Spanish, you know, and what else?
1 ruler.
1 ruler, 1 government, right? With the Most High never created us to be so, right?
It says, and Yahweh came down, verse 5, to see the city and the tower which the children of men build.
And the children of men is talking about the Eden, right?
Verse 6, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do.
Yeah, it's so. No?
Go to
right now Esau ain't none restrained from Esau. Esau going out the way with wickedness. You know? He had no regards to the laws of the Most High. To obey the ways of the Most High, he had no respect. You know? Like the scripture said, the Most High is not in Esau thought. Right?
Verse 7 says, go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
So the Most High split them up. No? Break down one coming together and build it apart. Alright? It
says verse 8, so the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore the name of it is called Babel, or Babel in Hebrew.
Yeah, Baba. I have to look at the word. Word Baba. That.
Babel, right? Just H894. Babel says Babel or Babylon, confusion by mixing. Says Babel or Babylon, the ancient site and or capital of Babylonia, modern Hilla, situated on the Euphrates.
Say Baba is confusion. You know, if every nation come together as one, every nation will bring their own God and their own custom. That's confusion. Right? The Most High create all nations of people to be together. Right? Yeah.
Genesis chapter 11 and verse 9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because Yahweh did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did Yahweh scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
Saying with that, everybody, the nation of Israel is the greatest people on the face of the earth, and we supposed to be by ourselves. You know, we're not supposed to be a mingle among these heathen.
Separate.
God, we was given law, statutes, and commandments to separate us from all these different nations. Right? So eventually, the Most High gonna bring this all new world order apart, break it up. You know, scripture says, Job chapter 20, it's about 10. Job chapter 20. Job chapter 20. Let's start from the top. Let's start from the top of that verse. Right? So the Most High gonna bring his son new world order apart eventually, right? Go down. Deuteronomy 32 verse 8.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divide to the nations their inheritance, when he separate the sons of Adam.
Yeah, see, the Most High separate the sons of Adam. They all come from Adam. Every nation of people come from Adam.
Right.
Right? But the Most High separate the nations of the sons of Adam and form them into 8 nations.
Right.
Right? And in these 8 nations, he created 3 groups. The sons of men, which are the heathen nation, the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites, and the sons of God, which are the Israelites. Right?
He set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, Jacob is the Most High's inheritance. Right? That's why they are called the sons of God. Where you get the Hebrew word Yasharala, which means he is the prince of power, or the prince of God. Right? Right? So the Most High in with that, in with all nations coming together. You know? Now let's go to
Here's Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 12. Therefore, it shall come to pass, if thou hearken to thy judgment and keep them, see how thy power shall keep thee, and to covenant slack 7 of verse 3. 7 verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriage with them, thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For Deuteronomy 7.
Yeah, see? And that was a commandment the Most High give us when we was going in to take the land of Israel. Alright, the Amite nation was the so-called Africa. Because the Israelites, we are not Africa. Alright, the Africans helped sold us into slavery. Right, the Africans, which are the Amite, the sons of Ham, alright, they helped sold us to the so-called white people, the Edomites. Right, they sold us with the Arabians, the Ishmaelites. Alright, they are not our people. So when we was going to take the land of Canaan, the Most High said, when we go in there, don't give our sons to their daughter, neither our daughter to their son. You know? Continue on.
Yeah. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Yeah, that is the reason the Most High say. They're going to turn your hearts away from following me. Meaning you're going to go and you're going to worship other gods. You're going to worship the God. Because the woman will lead you away, lead you astray. You know, like Delilah did to Samson. You know? Delilah made Samson, because he betrayed the Most High, because he seduced him, and he gave strength to the woman. You know, he tells you the vow that he made to the Most High, and she cut here. You know? Yeah.
For following me, that they made so other gods, so will the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you, and destroy when we read scripture above, you say, verse 2, you say, then and then Yahweh thy power shall deliver them before thee, and thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them. And we shall make no covenant with them. And it's how we made a covenant, like taking your brand, you do all right off.
Yeah, the RFID might put you gone. Right? And there's one man towards our people with them. You know, towards our people gonna go and take the RFID chip.
That's right.
But the Most High gave us strict commandment not to make any covenant with them. You know? Not to make any covenant with so them. You see? Yeah. Whoa. Huh? After your song?
No, I'm ready to.
We could get Maccabees. First Maccabees. Down for 1. Because Antiochus was a Edomite, right? In the Greek Empire. You know, they start with Alexander the Great, the son of Philip. You know, the Macedonian. With Alexander the Great was a Edomite. You know, he didn't respect the Most High. Wasn't following the ways of the Most High. Right? And his right?
First Maccabees 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to the whole kingdom that all should be one people, and that everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandments of the king.
Yeah, all the heathens agreed. So he sent out the decree. Everybody should be one God. One ruler you're supposed to have over you, which is me. Don't follow your religion and wherever your custom. Follow me. Like that.
Right. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Yeah, many Israelites, you know. And back then, our people, that wicked men that come out of Israel, that went after the heathen. King Antiochus was a Edomite. After his custom, likewise today they would do the same, because them same spirit is back here today. Alright? The Bible teach reincarnation. Right? You could get Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9. What that? Now to prove that point. Them same spirits back here today. And they're going to consent to Esau, do all order, and they're going to do wickedness. They're going to take the RFID microchip. Right?
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
There is no new thing under the sun. Talking about the spirit. Right? The spirit come back every 3 and 4 generations. When you die, you return to the Most High, and then the spirit comes back. Alright? Every 3 or 4 generations. You know, in a new body. Right? Yeah. There's some more? Yeah.
Verse 44. For the king had sent letters by measures unto Jerusalem. Messengers. Unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
Yeah, because these laws that is strange to us. We're not supposed to mingle with the heathen. You know, we're not supposed to worship idols. You know, you could get a law. Leviticus 26 and 1, Exodus 20. You know, we're not supposed to be eating pork. We're not supposed to be eating shrimp, duck, lobster. You see, we're not supposed to be committing sodomite. Right? We not so, and all these things the heathen that was doing. You could also get look, Deuteronomy 18 or Leviticus 18. Right? We're not supposed to our women are supposed to walk showing how they shape, showing how their titties and their ass. They will cover up. From head to toe they was in modest apparel. You know?
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 14. Ye shall not go after other gods of the gods of the people which are round about you. For Jehovah thy power is a jealous power among you. Lest the anger of Jehovah thy power kindle against thee and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
Yep. It's a straight commandment. Right? Yes, our people were calling themselves Muslim. You know, they're calling themselves Kemet. You know, they're worshipping idols. You see? Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah, the signs of heaven is the stars, the moon, the sun. The sun, you know, this may means to be afraid. So the Most High telling us not to be afraid of the ordinance of the heaven. For the heathens are dismayed at them. Right? So if you fear something, you're going to bow down to it. Right? Automatically you're going to bow down to it. So the heathens, they fear the constellation. You know, the stars and so on. Right? And they worship them. They worship the sun, the moon, the stars, and so forth. Yeah?
Yeah, this is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
Yeah. The oppressor is who? Who is causing our people to mourn? Who get the earth in a mourning state right now? So, Edom. The so-called white people, the Edomites, the elite of Esau. You know? Them is the oppressors. Them is the one give us unjust laws.
Righteous decrees.
Unrighteous decrees. Them is the one, you know, get us in bondage right now. You see? They shut down, them is the one get the power to shut down our whole country. The whole world, like you seeing right now. You see? And yet still our people thinking that they are free. Right?
Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, I am Yahweh your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, ye shall not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, ye shall not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
And the ordinances is the laws. Right? You know? Egypt is modern day Egypt is America. Right? America take the customs of all these heathen nations. You see? Okay? Yeah.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Yeah, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Right? Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. They are not literal Sodom and they are not literal Egypt. Alright? But they take the spirit of these different Asian, these two different Asian countries. Right?
Let me say something real quick. I want to say spirit because it goes back to the Hebrew word lab, it's like a wakah, but also the Hebrew word lab, which is mind, goes back to spirit. So they take the same mindset, the way of thinking, just like the Egyptians and the Sodomites back then. Right?
Yeah, that's why they passed Sodomite law.
Yeah.
You know, all 50 states in Babylon, in America, legalized Sodomites. And that same philosophy, they pushing on the entire world.
Right.
You know? Down here, we in South America, Guyana. Right? They're passing it. They're passing the law, but they're doing it gradually. You know, years ago, you know, it wasn't, you know, a homosexual was a hard thing to find. When you hear a homosexual come through the street, everybody running to look to see what homosexual look like. You know? Because that was strange to us. But now, homosexuals and lesbians, they're walking on the street like normal.
Open a church the other day.
Yeah. You know? They open a church for these people to give them liberty to open churches. Back then, you know, but now, nice to show you that this place is just getting worse and worse. And that's the spirit on this place. You know? And Egypt go back to all these unrighteous decree and idol worship. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Leviticus chapter 80, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion.
Yeah, and them even do these things.
Bestiality.
These are the nation. You know, and our people caught up in that same wickedness.
Right.
You know? They're having sex with the animal and the cat and the dog. You know? Yeah.
At the end of the precept it says it is confusion, which goes back to Babel. Same thing Babylonian person. Yeah, do you want the Job 20 now?
First Maccabees 1, verse 45. And forbid burnt offering and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days.
And there's what he's so basically telling us right now to do. You know, when you pass the RFI, you might go trip. Alright? If you get Revelation 20. You know? When you pass the RFI, the microchip like, hey, you know what? You're supposed to only worship me. Worship my laws, worship my God. Right? Once you take this RFI, the microchip. Right?
Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of the Most High.
And these men hold the word of Yahweh faithfully, and the word of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years.
Yeah, the beast is NATO and the EU, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization and the European Union. Right, that's the beast. Right, and the image is the system that the beast put in place. The system is the order that they push out, that you should follow. The democracy. Oh, Slovakia. The system is what we're living in right now. You know? Their ways of life. their constitution, right? Their laws, and make up their system, right? Yeah.
It says, neither and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived.
So these men, they ain't gonna take the RFID microchip, right? They ain't gonna worship the system, right? And they ain't gonna bow down to the beast. Worship the beast. No?
In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4, who oppresseth and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God.
This is what he's still doing right now. That's why you got a white, so-called white Jesus, a Edomite Jesus. You know? A Edomite Jesus, he putting up himself as the Most High. The Bible tells you that. The Most High and the Father and the Son is dark skin. Right?
You say the system we are setting up everybody dependent upon he, because he making the medicine, the pharmaceutical, everything, everybody get run the hospital and all he set up. So whenever anybody see the white man doing good for me, bringing in food and stuff like that, and they know, like, you looking up to Esau like the most side, because people don't look up to the most like that kind of, like they look up to Esau for help.
Yeah. So they ain't supposed to go at no pharmaceutical place to heal yourself. And you're not supposed to go to a doctor. A doctor goes into falsify. Right? So a witch, a wizard, alright? Sorcery. Alright? Which go back to witchcraft. Right? When you're supposed to go to a physician that's how you're supposed to do yourself. You know, but these different pharmaceutical companies, you know, which majority of the drugs is produced over in China and India. Right? And they only take ingredients from your life. They make you more sick rather than healing you. That's why when you find you use a drug for certain sickness, you get a different sickness.
Man.
When that sickness heals, which it didn't heal, it's just tricking your mind that it heals, you get different sickness.
How you start set up the brother boy say show you one and kill. You start kill the fellow because why? You saw one we must come to Esau. You must go to our brother. Because we must look up to Esau and then begging like he the most high.
Yeah. That's to show you who rule in there. Like that? There's something?
No, hang on. Oh yeah. So Rock 17, verse 17, just a point you was making with Esau unlawfulness and trying to be like the Most High, right? So Rock 17 and 17, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is Yahweh's portion. So Most High divide everybody according to the 18 nations, but Esau want to bring everybody together, and there's confusion. Most High didn't make it out, you know?
Yeah.
Verse 46. And pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation. To the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinance.
See? There's what happens to us. That's where we go to the Gentiles. Right? Yeah.
And whosoever will not do according to the commandments of the king, he said he should die.
And he said he should die. If you didn't do what you should die. You won't be put to death. That is what we read in
20.
Revelation 20 verse 4. If you ain't take your part, you might chip some brothers going to be put to death. But now all brothers, right? But that's the main agenda. If you don't want to follow their way, you have to go 6 foot deep. You know, in a body bag. You see? Yeah, continue.
Verse 51. In the self-same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice, cities by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them to wait every one that forsook the law, and so they committed evil in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret place, even wheresoever they could flee for succor.
Which is help. You know, some Israelites, you know, that was faithful to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, try to hide, try to run away from this man. Right? Yeah.
Now, the 15th day of the month, Kasilu, in the 140 and 50 year, they set up the abominations of desolation upon the altar, and built idol altar throughout the city of Judah in every side, and burn incense at the door of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent,
Job chapter 20. Job chapter 20, verse 1. Says, then answered Zophar the Naamathite and said, therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causeth me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Yeah, see, so right now we saw got short rulership.
Yeah.
Right? A rulership from when they built America, going back to the late 1400s, during the Renaissance period, to now. Right? That's a short rulership. No, Yahushua coming back to destroy them, take the kingdom and take them out of power.
Yeah.
Right? Continue on.
Yeah, verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds. Somebody tell about that, right? Yet
His excellency is, you know, what are you doing? You see any going into space?
Yeah.
You know, you put inside enough space force.
Making rain.
Huh?
Making rain.
Making rain.
Rain.
Making weather. Like,
oh, with the arc machine.
Yeah.
You know? Changing the weather pattern. Right? There's different devices. Even when you watch the movie Invisible Man, they show you Esau actually get an invisible suit. You know, a suit where you could turn invisible.
Transparent and see through it. Like, I guess you like the scripture of Colossians chapter 1 says that Yahweh is the ruler of things visible and things invisible.
The invisible suit. Where else is the excellency? You know, you make plane flying.
Changing times. Changing season, the time.
They corrupt the time.
Another thing too, Akim, he saw thing that he could print DNA, the alter DNA and make their own human, so to speak. Like, I can't fully explain because I watch what he did, but he saw literally thing that he could engineer and create new creatures and so forth.
Gene editing, they call it.
Yeah.
Editing the gene. No?
Shot on the arm, come back to the life. So anything come back together.
See? Built America. There's the excellency of it. So everybody's saying America would never fall. America get the greatest army in the world. You know?
The greatest army coming.
Yeah. But the Most High gonna still boost them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Job chapter 20 verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung, and they which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Yeah, yes. Yet he gonna perish.
Like they own shit.
Yeah. It's like going like shit. When warm eat shit and it gone, you gonna perish.
7.
Like your own dung. Though you get the greatest army in the world, you know, everything on fall. Yeah.
Verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Verse 9. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods.
The poor is talking about us. That's talking about the Israelites. Right? They're going to restore all our goods. Our goods is everything that they take from us. Even chapter 2. Chapter 4. Right? Our goods, everything that they take from us, they're going to restore it. 100-fold. 200-fold. Because the scripture says they're going to actually restore double. One to them double times. And they had done to us. Why them double? Right? Yeah.
Joel 3 and verse 3. It's Joel 3 and verse 3. And they have cast blood for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all the coasts of the Philistines? Will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. because you have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temple.
Tyrian Zidon is the Ishmaelites. Right?
My godly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the
Grecians, the Edomites, right? The Arab slave trade. You know the slave trade. You were sold to the Grecians, right?
That you might remove them far from their border,
which is the land of Israel.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether I have sold them,
which is America. America, different parts of the world. Because in the slave trade, we were shipped to different parts of the world. Right?
And will return your recompense upon your own head. I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. And they shall sell them to the Sabians, to the people far off.
And there's a migration.
Sabians.
For Yahweh had spoken it.
Yep. Yeah.
Job chapter 20 verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. Verse 11. His bones are full of sin. It's like his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which
sin is transgression of the law. So from his youth, he saw breaking the law of the Most High. You know, which will go back to Genesis, right?
It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of the asp within him. Verse 15, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of the asp, and the viper's tongue shall slay him.
All the riches, all the countries that America robbed, you know, all their natural resources, you know, everything they're going to bomb it up. You see? Yeah,
it says, verse 17, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, and the brooks of honey and butter. Verse 18, that which he labored for shall be restored, and shall not swallow it down.
Yeah, and we laboring for war and order. You know?
Verse 18, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he builded not. Yeah, like when the part he says, because he has oppressed and forsaken the poor, remind me of Cain, you know, because he hath violently taken away a house and built. Verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save that of which he dispersed. It's like which he desired. There shall, verse 21, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. Verse 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
The wicked is talking about the warfare. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Right? We are about to accomplish the war order. Right? Everybody gonna rise up against Esau, against the system. Right? The scripture call it opposers of the people.
By the kings, regard the kings. Verse 23 says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapons, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
The bow of steel is the high steel inside. Russia, China, Iran, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkey, right? Libya, and these countries put it together, we still gonna get destroyed by them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Verse 25, it is drawn and it and cometh out of the body, yea, the glistering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. King of terrors. 26, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places, and fire not blown shall consume him.
And fire not blown shall consume him. So where the fire will come from? When you blow fire is what? Kindle it. And fire not blown shall consume him. Meaning they're going to come from the missile.
Come.
Right? Because when the missiles are hit from zero, boom. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, a fire not blown shall consume him, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh.
The Most High destroying America. The Most High destroy America. Now one element,
Get that?
you know, or building you will be able to see.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. Yahweh is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to us, who are not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. It's the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Amerindians, so-called Amerindians. Verse 10, but the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Scripture says, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved. So everybody can witness how Babylon can get burned right down. There not be no street signs like them post-apocalypse movies. There not be no street signs. There not be no old car, no license plates. Not most like a turn to a complete wilderness. Right? It says, verse 12, looking forward, hasten unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Heaven is the rulership. Right? And the elements shall dissolve. Look at the word dissolve. Everything that we see around here is made up of elements. So it says the elements shall dissolve. So the element dissolve. Right? They say to loose any portion or anything tie or fasten. Bandages of the feet. So they say to loose what is compact or built together, to break up, demolish, destroy, to dissolve something coherent into parts, to destroy, metaphorically to overthrow, to do away with. So there's what the Most High would do with the buildings, the infrastructure, you know, the cars, all the history, the books, everything will say. Anything on the board. Yeah. You want it?
Nah, this is not. Just the part that says, "You heavens, you earth." Yeah, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah, we looking for that. Rulership, where the Israelites gonna rule, you know, on a fresh heart. You know, we ain't have to walk on the corner and smell shit. You know, we ain't have to be shitting out and where we sleeping, which is the apartment. Right? The animals gonna be able to flourish, the trees, right? There ain't gonna be no 5G in the kingdom. Right? There ain't gonna be no cell phone. No fucking YouTube. No Facebook. Yeah. No internet, no Wi-Fi or none of that.
You know, fucking selfies. All that bullshit.
Yeah. Everything on here, the season of the different foods that you expect and so on.
Yeah.
They don't come back. They don't.
Nancy no man, dog jump in another man, dog. Nancy.
Price not gonna inflate on food. We not get no famine. You mean so?
Just referencing Yahushai when Yahushai said, which one of you would join a old cloth to a new cloth? Most I ain't gonna put a new kingdom on top of an old kingdom. Most I got to clear away all the garbage because this is basically the way you're building a house. You clear away all that stuff, you build something new, fresh. You rubble, whoever was there, supposed to be removed.
Yeah.
That's what priest apart. This is Romans chapter 8 verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High. So all these creatures, all the elements itself, you know, the scripture says that the Most High incorruptible spirit, Wisdom of Solomon 12:1, is in all things. Alright? So that's why there's an earnest expectation of the creature, which is the creation of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, waiting for the Most High to deliver the elect and help create all of this. Because the Most High set up the elect, the 144,000 men, Yahushai being the top, to restore, rebuild everything back to its rightful place. Verse 20. You want to say something?
No.
Verse 20, for the creature was made subject to vanity not willingly, but by reason of him who has subject the same in hope. Yes, so the Most High made the elect, you know, the rulers the maker, so to speak, of the world, subject to vanity, so that we can learn wickedness and appreciate righteousness, and show that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai way is the right way. That if man trusts in you and understanding this, we're going to turn to. Right? Verse 21. But the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. Verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. It says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. So in Esau's eyes, and he proud and he pride nature, he believed that what he doing is right. He honestly believed that his way is the right way, because the scripture says in Isaiah that shall the creation say to the creator, what makest thou? What doest thou? He hath no understanding. You know, Esau so proud in his spirit, he think that he could go and go and live on the moon. Most High, the scripture said that the Most High set the bounds of man upon earth. You can't go there, bro. You could orbit the atmosphere. You get that? Yeah.
Isaiah 29 and verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall rest him at the potter's clay.
You see that? The turn of things upside down. Esau flip everything upside down. Little children think, little boys think they're girls, and little girls think they're boys. These animals disarray. These animals don't even know, you know, because all this bad energy, all this these wicked decrees poisoning the earth. You hear that?
It say, or shall the works of him that made me not?
Damn.
Or shall the thing formed say of him that formed it, he had no understanding?
Yeah, because Esau, that's what Esau saying. You know, there's no Most High. I come from a big bang. I come from a monkey. I come from evolution. There was 2 cells ever in existence, and these 2 cells start interacting and just farm, and everybody just come into existence or come into consciousness. You see that? Yeah. But when it says the creature itself shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Israel, because creation knows who are the men of the Lord, right? Creation know who are the men of the Lord, and they're waiting for we be restored, so that this work will flow in harmony, in joy and peace. Because Esau's a damn burden. Scripture says burden of Babylon. You know? What's this up? It says verse 22 for
Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, because look at Solomon. When Solomon was in rulership, there was peace for 20 years, 40 years, right? 40 years. 40 years. There was peace. When Esau rulership, especially the US being the world power, every single war they were a part of it. Every single, most of them, it was 238 if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 230. The majority of the wars, Esau was part of it, because what his blessing was a sword, and what the scriptures refer to, his name is Omen Nomen. According to Omen Nomen name prediction, his name is Ishashua, right? The great waster, you know, wasted he. And that's all he came to do, to destroy. He come to destroy, right? It says, verse 22 in Romans chapter 8, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. You see, it says together. So when we look at the ecosystems, the different habitat that Esau visit, Esau just leave it a wasteland. Look look at the Amazon forest, right? Esau light that shit on fire just to distract people. This is how wicked this man is. So that he could go behind the scenes and do his agenda. Alright? Anybody got preset?
Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Which destroy the earth. Because the nations must be angry because what Esau do with his smooth words, with his philosophies and so forth. He tell them he already gave you all a sweet deal, but he was never a man who kept his word. He can tell you that this is part of the deal, and he gonna find some loophole and deceive the whole world. That's why the whole world hates him. That's all he wants to do is to destroy a man and his heritage. Somebody get my two. You got one precept?
Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against you, destroying mountain.
Woo! Destroying mountain. Mountain representing government. And it goes back to Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. If not, where and who is he? And this just the most clearly identifying. This world, you know, they can sell empty promises in the campaign. We can do this, we can do that, do this. The world gonna become a better place, especially mofos like Bill Gates and Elon Musk. The world gonna be a better place if everybody take vaccination. The world gonna be a better place if we go to space. The world gonna be a better place if we do these different experiments and so forth. The world gonna be a better place if we put technology everywhere. These Wi-Fi and these radiation-filled devices, where we call it Internet of Things. Not knowing their agenda is surprising everybody and hope everybody is seeing that, you know, they just put on a drop of poison. But now at this point you don't even give a fuck. You know? Blatantly poisoning people and telling them, yes, I do it, what are you gonna do about it? Well,
see, Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against you, destroying mountain. Mountain is government, so government. Said the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks.
See that?
I will make thee a born mountain.
See that? Because Esau trying to reach the depths of the sea so he could destroy the too. You know, he climbed Mount Everest, so he get a chance to build something that he would. But you know, most I made the height to show them, yo, this is as far as you go. You go up in space, you try to get, you know, some sort of city in space. Because you know you got about a short time. You know you got about a short time. And you want to enjoy the ride because you're wicked. It's like, well, and you honestly think you can continue forever. You know what?
They say, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a born mountain.
Roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a born mountain, because you think he foundation solid, he on top, and nobody can take you down. You know?
Verse 26. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right. Forever, and that time coming. That time is coming. Just let you, most I can let you execute your plans to a certain extent, to punish certain people, and then the most I can fuck you up. You own snares gonna turn back on you. Alright?
Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Arak, Mini, and Ashkenaz, appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars, and that's these different nations. Right? Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, which is the Russians. You know, and the other nation that dwelling among the land that the Medes used to dwell. Right? They say the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his mountain and of his dominion, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
See that every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon. The Most High said, and the innumerable amount of angels will come after 200 million missiles hit Babylon. And that's the purpose of the Most High. The Most High wants to be done that way. Right? Because what they want to set up the throne like the Most High, but the Most High ain't gonna give me worship to somebody like fucking Esau. Right? Because Esau is the most profane person in the face of the earth the Most High ever created. So that the Most High could shoot forth his power. You hear that?
They say, and the land shall tremble, and sorrow for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of the Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
Yeah, the Most High put in his spirit to these different rulers, Russia, India, China, Pakistan, Iran, to attack this great whore, Babylon. Right? Who will raise herself in all she glory, who flaunting herself like she untouchable.
They say the mighty men of Babylon are for born to fight.
Yeah.
They have remained in their old. The mighty are failed.
See the whole talking about the bunkers, right? The mighty are failed. All the planning gonna fail. Most like gonna make everything they do desolate. All them armies, all them advanced weapons that we don't know about. As Esau got plasma cannons, sound cannons, all sort of stuff that is showing these science fiction movies that the Most High gave to them. That's why President Trump could boast and talk up to Iran, you know, because they feel like they got the biggest stick. The biggest stick coming and ring to lashing them. You hear that?
They say the mighty men of Babylon are forborn to fight. They have remained in their own. Their might are failed. They became as women. They have born or dwell in places, or bars are broken.
You know, they become as women. Because when they feel the wrath of Yahweh Shai, when the Most High sent him, Yahweh, they're gonna be inside the holes and they'll be screaming, let the rocks fall on us that we may not see the face of see the rock of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But I paraphrase and preach in Revelation, right? Most High can deal with them accordingly and they know it. Whether because of the pride, they're gonna still push on. You gotta preach them out.
Yeah, there's Job chapter 15 and verse 6. Thine own mouth condemn thee, and not I. Yet thine own lips testify against thee.
See that? Esau's own mouth condemning him. You know? Because he's self-righteous. He claims that he's righteous and the Most High can show you who truly is the righteous. He claims he's the Most High can show you who's the real power. He claims he's immortal, the Most High can show that he's not God. You know? Because the own mouth condemning him. All this talk and nothing more embarrassing than you saying that, yeah, about it, telling somebody, yeah, about it, could build this house safe for you. And then when you build it, the shit fall down. This is exactly Esau. Esau feel that he can set up this whole empire and ain't nothing gonna stop him. Yeah, you got it.
This is Micah 2 and verse 1. Say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power.
See that? It is in their power. The Most High give them the power. So go unto you that devise iniquity upon their beds. Right? In the comfort. This is what they're planning. Iniquity. They want to relax down easy. Scripture says that a wicked man shall not rest till he see mischief. Roughly paraphrase it.
Like that. And now mischief is creating right now is they're trying to put it more in order in place.
Right.
Right? They're trying to figure out, get everybody to take your RFID microchip.
Yeah, listen.
You know?
When they're dealing for marriage and all.
Yep. A lawless world. A world where the laws of man comply. Because this Esau profane, you don't want nothing to do with your how about laws and order. You know? Get up.
Because it is in the power of their hand, and they covered fields and take them by violence.
See, the covet fields and take them by violence, and this is basically what they're doing. They want to quarantine this place so they can take over everything. And there will come a time the US Constitution passed a law whereby they could seize your property. There's a martial law basically is they could seize your property, whether for government or military use. They could seize your goods and so forth, whether for government or military use. They could seize a church. They don't give a fuck about your church. They don't give a fuck about your temple. They don't give a fuck about your mosque. They don't give a fuck about none of them. Once they achieve their agenda as best as they can, this their main goal.
And they covet fields and take them by violence and houses.
You see that by violence, because by the sword is his blessing. They ain't gonna come and ask nice or work fit. Right? They ain't gonna pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai fit. They feel like if they put it there, like they could go and pick it up. You hear that?
And they take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Because even the heathens are oppressing. I see these Muslims over here. I mean, it's Jake, that one too, Ishmaelites or whatever, right? That man wearing the cap or whatever the hell it is, and that man got turned the mask. So now they got, when they go in their temple, they got to pray 6 feet apart. There's oppression. And what they're going to do, they're going to wait outside. They got to wait outside till they set down pray, or they got to pray outside. This will show Esau don't give a shit. Esau, much as Israel been oppressed. Israel been oppressed for centuries. You know, but just showing you that down to Israel and the heathens. That's why the heathens gonna hate them or don't hate them. And they're gonna retaliate. You know?
Yeah, so oppressing your own people.
God.
You yourself.
Oppress a man and his heritage, calling out itself by our nationality.